There. Right. Right, back to the hunt. Only 12 more to find. Yay. You were at 5 fish a few minutes ago. Yes, I was. So we've basically got 10 fish, 10, no, 13? Fish in the last couple of minutes. So this is a good farming location. It's just that the fish are few and far between at the moment. Yeah. Aha. There we are, we're at 20. In terms of my ember gear. No, they're all at the same level. So yeah, I do need to find all 30 fish. Oh joy. And more. Yep. Back to the moor of Death Mountain. Thing is, we're finding them in groups of 2. So, what, 5 more groups and we should be alright? Even less if we can find groups of 3. So they seem to be quite rare. Easy peasy lemon, shock lemon squeezy. Indeed. Indeed it is, apart from the drop rate. Or the spawn rate, rather. This feels like padding. There's a lot of things in this game that feel like padding. While we're at it. Oh, I said it's not fair to use a bug zap to catch fish. No, I'm just being smarter than the fish. The fish intelligence is nothing compared to my people intelligence. Checking some stuff. Right. Back to it. Yay. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba da ba da ba dum bum bum ba da ba da ba dum bum bum. Well, now the game's just mocking me, isn't it? Taunted it! Chatter's to blame! I blame Nintendo. Told you it was sentient. Oh dear. Tell you what, just to make sure we eliminate it from the equation. Oh! When the blood moon rises across the land, the aimless souls of monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again. Right, marvellous. So that sorts us out with the Islazophos. Now we just have to find Zolfin Trout. This is Nintendo's version of AI to see how much patience we have. No, this isn't AI. This is literally Nintendo testing the patience of its gamers. I'm guessing that they've conceded that they're not going to release a new Legend of Zelda for a while, so they're putting as much content into this game as humanly possible as means to keep players engaged for as long as possible, without running it into a live service, which I can appreciate, but at the same time it is also a bit of a faff. This strikes me as something I would be playing for years to come, but unfortunately I'm a streamer and therefore I want to at least move on to the next game eventually. This is an science experiment. How long will someone stay in a room? Yes. How long will somebody stay with this game? I've already conceded that my main point with the thoughts video for this one is don't complete it. Whatever you do whatever you want in the game, but we do not recommend you complete it. It's a silly idea to complete this game. Upgrade the armors that you wish to upgrade, but don't go after all of them. Go after the Korok seeds if you wish, but you're wasting your time. Time to sacrifice a Korok to the RNG gods. I'm not sacrificing any Koroks. Koroks are immortal anyway. Haha. Ow. That's what makes the sacrifice more powerful. How do you sacrifice an immortal? We got one. All that searching for a lone sizzle-thin trout. Why are they all trout, by the way? Why can't we have something nicer than a trout? Right, let's start heading back the other way. Have you heard of religion? It's kind of a theme. Fair point. Fair point. I concede on that. Well played, Stray Girl. Well played. That is my fault for going against the head maid. Yes, yes, I should not have done that. I apologize. Please do not hit me with the broom again. By doing it forever, like Zeus or Prometheus. What? Forever swimming through the maw of Death Mountain looking for Koroks? No, I'm quite alright, thank you. I'd rather take the One Ring to the top of Mordor. Or at least to the Crags of Doom in Mordor. Interesting enough, had its own farming community. You just didn't see it in the films. Or really in the books. More of the extended Legendarium, to be honest. No, by sacrificing the Koroks forever. I'd eventually run out of Koroks. There are 1,000 of them. We can only conclude that that includes the 900 from the previous game. At which point you have to scratch your head and concede, well, wait a minute, how is it that the Koroks don't know who I am in this game when I found 900 of the little blighters in the previous game? That was an oversight by Nintendo. But we've already done this rant many times before, and I don't think we need to hear it again. No, but they are immortal, so you only need one. Yes, okay, fair enough. That's a fair point, yeah. But what monster would I be to continuously torture and kill innocent forest children? Who do you take me for? Tekteun? Doctor Who reference. Also, I'd piss off the Great Deku Tree, and nobody wishes to piss off the Great Deku Tree. He has many powers. Is Nintendo GuardEzio Jacob? Oh, who knows at this point? Maybe I'm Jonah and this is my whale. Alright. I've ran out of fish. How have I ran out of fish? I still need more. I need at least 8. Right, just to save my sanity, let's go back up here and see if there's some more that have spawned in this hot spring. Well, that would mean it's just because you've been a naughty boy and need to repent. What have I done that warrants me doing... No, this isn't me being a naughty boy. This is me being completely insane. This is a self-imposed circle of hell. Me bow broke. That's unfortunate. Woo. Maybe I should stop doing that. God sent Jacob many tests to test his loyalty. Jacob is the son of Zariah, was nephew of King David, and the commander of his army, according to the Hebrew Bible, the Torah, I'm guessing. Probably meant job. Famously tortured. Jog God having a bet with the devil. Oh, fair enough. Wait. I probably do. What? Okay, yeah, sure. That's what you meant, okay. There were two. There were two whole sizzle fin trout in this lake. Yes, yes, my friends, there were two. Two. There's no more, but there were two. Right, back to the Maw of Death Mountain then. $30. How did the game expect me to have farmed 30 just by random? I used to be a good Christian girl once upon a time. I am reading chat, by the way. That is not a direct quote from me. Do you think there's any sizzlefin trout in this lake? Pond. Thing. I'm guessing the answer is no. The answer is indeed no, and it was a silly thing for me to even contemplate. No, you still are a good Christian girl, Ezio. Yes, thank you, Hoodlum. I will put that on all my business cards immediately. Go and bet it. Shade chat throws at me. This is why you're awesome, YouTube Archive. You never throw any shade at me. The occasional Russian bot, yes, but you never throw any shade at me. Unlike everyone here. Oh, Ezio's done something foolish. Let's remind him of it continuously. Oh, Ezio is ignoring us. Let us spam waifu in chat. You have to say a few Hail Marys for the waifus, though. Always. Always. I'm forever saying the rosary in prayer for the waifus. Waifu of the moment? Good question. Din. The goddess Din, Legend of Zelda. Oracle of Seasons? I don't know. She's been in a few games. Ooh, there's a fish. We found a fish. Yeah. We found two fish. Look, Link even jumped for joy. The Virgin Mary, of course. You know what? She's probably been in an anime somewhere. There was an anime that starred Jesus and the Buddha in a buddy relationship sort of thing. So you never know. It may happen. There's the Light Dragon. The Light Dragon is not waifu at the moment. The Light Dragon still annoys me as a silly idea. It does make the trifecta of things, doesn't it? Though? Well, a quadrecta of things, I suppose, because you've got Dinral, Naedra, and Faror, which are the three goddesses. And then you've got Zelda, who is supposed to be Hylia, who is the fourth goddess. I mean, Jesus did die in Japan, so probably. Yes, I too have seen that episode of Abroad in Japan. Actually, they revisited it, didn't they? I need to catch up with Abroad in Japan. I haven't watched it in ages. Ooh. Hello, my fishy friends. I apologise. Yeah. Ow. The fish got revenge. I have been revenged by the fish. Oh, and I only need one more. Faint Young Men was the anime with Jesus and Buddha. I really should watch that at some point. I remember seeing one clip of it and it looked fairly interesting. The only problem is, where do I find anything now? It's mostly on Crunchyroll, and do I really want to watch Crunchyroll after all the nonsense they've pulled? At least recently. Unfortunately, with the nonsense Crunchyroll are pulling, they've also managed to somehow kick a lot of things towards the AI community, who are basically using it for translation now, so... yeah. How many fish are you at? 29. We just need one more. One more trout. And we're golden. Finding it, however, is another matter in time. Another anime I want to watch at some point is, I forget the name of it, something about a dude who basically prays for a soulmate and ends up getting 100 instead. Which is apparently completely insane, but also brilliant, and somebody's equated it to Monster Musume. And I must admit, if it's good enough to invoke Monster Musume, then I'm probably going to give it a try. Only problem, only available via Crunchyroll, which sucks. Why do they have to buy out Funimation? Funimation was pretty decent. They at least released things on Blu-ray. I've accidentally caught a couple of fish with... There we go! Awesome! Have you seen Devilman Crybaby? Nope. I can't even remember the last anime I watched. No, I do. It was One Piece. And I've still not got any further. I've got to the Alabaster arc, but I've not got much further than that. Right, we've got about 3 minutes. Let us quickly finish up this blasted set of gear. Oh, and then there's the Fierce Deity stuff to do. Got Lionel stuff. I just need stuff from Nadra. Nadra Fang and Nadra Horn. Oh, that's going to be problematic. Oh, no, hold on. And I also need Ferocious Horn and Dinra's Horn. Right, might have to work on getting the last of the Froggy set then, at some point. The Froppy set, as I have dubbed it. Not that I've seen My Hero Academia either, apart from like the first 3 episodes. 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. It was an anime about soulmates. That's the one. That's exactly the one I'm thinking of. If I could get on Blu-ray, marvellous, but I can't, so I'll have to go through the streaming system, and I hate that. I'm in the old school camp who thinks you should just pay for something once and then it's yours. But no, no, apparently you have to keep paying a monthly subscription now to see these things. Oh, well. Yes, hello. Hmm? I don't know where that went. No, I still don't have enough. I have enough of that, but I need more black Bokoblin Horn. Black Boss Bokoblin Horn. Don't know if I'm going to farm that. But yes. Well, she seems happy with herself. I'm like 8 likes away from 1,000 likes on a comment on TikTok. Cool. There we go. Whereas I'm 1,000 hours away from finishing this game, I think. Right, come on, last one. We're going to have to do more farming next, aren't we? Oh, well, at least it helps me farm some Lizoposes, I suppose. Or at least moose farming. We could probably moose farm. No, I'll try getting more Lizophos tails and then we'll do the moose farming. Because I only need 1,000 rupees to get the last couple of things for the Desert Bow set, and then that's going to be fine. Then we're going to have to farm a lot of rupees unless I finally concede and just use a duplication glitch, if I can find one, which I don't think I can. There we go. Right. I can now say those are all at max level. So, Ember headdress, Ember shirt, and Ember trousers can be taken off the list. Which leaves the next two sets we need to work on being the Desert Vow and the Fierce Deity. Desert Vow needing a handful of Lizophos tails, which we'll probably get with our current farming method, I hope, in the next stream. And for the Fierce Deity, I need a Shard of Nadra's Fang, a Shard of Ferocious Horn, a Shard of Dinral's Horn, and a Shard of Nadra's Horn. So that's some dragon farming that I'm going to have to do. Oh, joy of joys. And then after that, we need the last of the froggy stuff, which means finding the last pen mission, which will be going around all the stables to find him. And the one after that's the frostbite stuff, for which I need winterwing butterflies, I think, because I should have enough ice Lizophos horns by now. And 30 chillfin trout. That sounds familiar. Oh, we've already got 30 chillfin trout. Right, that should hopefully get us to where we need. And I thought it was a good idea to farm those while we were farming the zap fin, or whatever they're called. Then after that, there's the glide stuff, Glico Wind, Akuda Wing, and Gibdo Wing. I'm missing Gibdo Wings. Question, where do I find Gibdo Wings? That's the problem. Either in the Lightning Temple or fighting the Queen Gibdo in the depths, I suppose. But anyway, with that, we will now save the game. And save the game. Let's save the game. There we go. And then we will continue this next time. Boop. 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 There we go. No point reeling off the final count because it's all still the same. All 1,000 Korok seeds, all shrines, all light roots, blah, 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 blah. But there we go. Marvellous. That's sorted. Yay, another set done. Another set done, and we're nearly up to another set. We, apart from the dragon stuff, which is going to be a bit of a pain, that's going to take an entire stream, I think. We could probably get through a couple more sets if I pushed it. To be honest, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sets, and then we move into the Heroes gear. Or into the Amiibo gear, which we've got most of the stuff for. We just need star fragments for it. Then after that, it's back into the stuff that requires primarily electric Lizophos tails. That's going to be pain. Then it's back into the standard the standard upgrade lists, and then back to, well, basically bouncing back and forwards between Amiibo and normal. But oh well. If farming Gibdo Wings to level, to level up the glide set, it is best to do so before completing the Lightning Temple. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, with that said, it is now well past 6 o'clock, and that's unfortunately a hard cut-off for me this evening, in general. So, first of all, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you want to catch me live, well, I'll be right back here at 7 o'clock UK time this very evening as we continue our journey into the world of this fascinating game. And hey, if you've missed any of these streams so far, you can find all of them uploaded to the YouTube archive, which is linked in the panels down below. Soon we will be at 500 plus episodes. We have been at this game for a very long time. You will also find there every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel. Yes, we have played other games than The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Shocking. I know, it feels like we never have, but we have in fact done many other games. And I think that's about it, for the most part. Mobs don't drop materials. I may have scuppered myself, mightn't I? Right, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We'll figure it out somehow, some way. If I have to use a duplication glitch on that, that might be the time I invoke the rule of bollocks on this, and I just use a dupe glitch because I've managed to be screwed over by that. But we'll see. We will see how it goes. But anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. No, I've already said that. But I haven't said this. A thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or on the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this afternoon. Thank you very much for travelling with me through the world of this fascinating game. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me here on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. Now, let's see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forwards. Do we have time to pay the good vibes forwards? This is, in fact, the question. That's an Excel spreadsheet. That's not going to help me. No is the answer. So with that, I'm just going to call it here. So, with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. And as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits. And I'll see you all next time.